know, we concentrate so much on sound, sometimes we forget the value of space. And that means sometimes the best thing that you can play is not to play.
Right.
Amen.
You know?
Yeah.
So let's sort of demonstrate some ideas about that, you know, about space. And not so much notes, but space.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay. Yeah, there's a tendency in that there's a tension there when you have all that space, you know, to want to rush in there and fill it all up with stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. There was a point when, and you guys, there's times when you play this way, you feel like you're left out there hanging.
Yeah.
When that space is happening. But
Yeah.
I had created a melody up here.
Yeah.
And so it was like, okay, now we introduce kind of melody. There really hadn't really been melody. There was just kind of sparse hits before that.
Mm-hmm.
And then one musician can introduce that, and then you can choose to carry it forward. I chose to do it again, and then you picked up on it, and then we kind of turned it into something.
Yeah. You know, as a teacher, we teach people vocabulary. We teach them about chords and scales and rhythms and all this technical stuff. But don't you think when it actually comes to the playing experience, we don't really need to think about any of that stuff?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not about what you just practiced.
No, man, you know. I can remember when I was a kid, I first learned the Coltrane lick, you know, that diminished lick. And I practiced that thing, and then I went on a gig, you know, and it seemed like every tune that we played, I kept looking for places where I could play that thing, you know. And it never made any sense. I finally woke up and somebody said to me, "Hey man, you don't play what you've been practicing."
I bet he was older than you.
He was smarter too. Yeah, good. Well, you know, okay. So these are some really fine tuning tips about playing together and playing together as musicians. And I think you need to be willing to take chances and take risks in the music. You know, not when you're performing so much. I mean, that comes later, but you know, you just have playing sessions and you get together, just kind of like what we're doing right now, and you just discover music and in the world of sound, you know, and just get into it.
Yeah, I could see where what happens is, even if they have a praise tune that they're getting ready to do with the congregation, that if the ensemble actually gets together and practices like this, what a beautiful intro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
You know, or what a way our ministry, Music Serving the Word, is so much about serving the Word and putting a sound score underneath that.
Right.
You know, what about transitions into other songs
Right.
where the musicians can feel comfortable that, hey, we can create that world or that energy to go underneath maybe the psalm reading.
That's right. This could be a meditation, you
Exactly.
know, or it could be during communion or something like that. People are
Yeah.
humming, or, you know,
Yeah.
right.
And you said the key word is just get together. No matter what your instrument, your ability is, if you guys get together as a group and just experiment, that's where you can do it. I mean, that's where the most fun comes from.
Yeah.
The hanging out in the jam session. And
Right.
playing.
Okay, there you have it. There's a whole bunch of ideas to kick around, you know. Get together, play together, explore the world of sound. Not your own sound, just your own sound, but also the composite sound. And listen to each other, and to learn the value of space, and all these things that we talked about. And I think you'll find your musical experiences to be much more rewarding, as ours are.